Biden pitches sweeping investment plans to Congress. US President Joe Biden has laid out sweeping proposal in his first speech to a joint session of Congress. A warm welcome viewer to our channel. Please like, share and subscribe our channel. Let's know about the today news update. The breaking news upcoming is US President Joe Biden has laid out sweeping proposals for jobs, education and social care in his first speech to a joint session of Congress. Delivered on the eve of his 100th day in office, the Democrat pitched plans involving some $4 trillion, £2.9 trillion in spending, the largest overhaul of US benefits since the 1960s, analysts say. He called it a once-in-a-generation investment in America itself. But the proposals face strong opposition from the Republican Party. Republican Senator Tim Scott called Biden's agenda a liberal wish list of big government waste, while senior Republican official Ronna McDaniel said Mr. Biden's first 100 days had been an unqualified failure. Despite slim Democratic control of both houses, the plans face a battle in Congress before they can become law. Before going to know about the Mr. Biden speech details, don't forget to like, share and subscribe our channel. Let's understand what we all got wrong about Biden. The biggest obstacle to Biden getting his way. In a historic moment, US Vice President Kamala Harris, the first woman to hold that office, and House of Representatives Speaker Nancy Pelosi both sat behind Mr. Biden during Wednesday night's primetime address. It is the first time two women have appeared behind the president during a speech to Congress. After addressing Ms. Harris in his opening remarks as Madam Vice President, Mr. Biden added, "No president has ever said those words from this podium. And it's about time." The event was far smaller than for past presidents, due to restrictions imposed to fight the ongoing coronavirus pandemic. National Guard troops remain in force around the Capitol after pro-Trump demonstrators stormed the building in January. What did President Biden say? He said that on taking power in January he had inherited a nation in crisis. The worst pandemic in a century. The worst economic crisis since the Great Depression. The worst attack on our democracy since the Civil War, he said. Now, after just 100 days, I can report to the nation, America is on the move again. Mr. Biden touted the success of the vaccine rollout, calling on all Americans who had not already had a dose to go get vaccinated, and the growing economy. Now we are going to check Biden's first 100 days fact-checked. Before going to know about the Mr. Biden facts, don't forget to like, share and subscribe our channel. What Americans think of Joe Biden so far. Biden's first 100 days fact-checked. But he stressed there was far more to do. With strong approval ratings and slender Democratic control of both houses, Mr. Biden presented his proposals, the American Jobs Plan and the American Families Plan, which the White House has said will be funded by tax raises on U.S. corporations and the wealthiest Americans. We have to prove democracy still works, that our government still works, and can deliver for the people, he said. Speaking directly to those who feel left behind and forgotten in a changing economy, he described the American Jobs Plan as a blue-collar blueprint to build America. It will invest in public transport, high-speed broadband, and roads and bridges. He also stressed that the plan would be guided by the fight against climate change. When I think climate change, I think jobs, he said. There's no reason why American workers can't lead the world in the production of electric vehicles and batteries. Biden unveils once-in-a-generation spending plan. Is the US more or less unified under Joe Biden? Mr. Biden then spoke about the American Families Plan, which aims to provide free preschool for children aged 3 to 4, paid family and medical leave, and free community college. It would also extend until 2025 a child tax credit that was expanded during the pandemic, which Democrats reportedly hope to keep as a permanent government program. The president said the tax credit would help more than 65 million children and help cut child poverty in half this year. He then turned to social issues, including gun violence, immigration, and racial inequality. We've all seen the knee of injustice on the neck of black Americans, he said, in reference to the murder of George Floyd, which sparked global protests against police brutality and racism. Now is the opportunity to make some real progress. And he framed these proposals and changes in discussing foreign policy, saying the US was in a competition with China and other countries to win the 21st century, and calling for politicians from both parties to back his plans and heal the soul of this nation. We have stared into an abyss of insurrection and autocracy, of pandemic and pain, and we the people did not flinch, the president said. It's never been a good bet to bet against America. And it still isn't. That's all is the update till now. To get more update related to the breaking news, please like, share and subscribe our channel. Thank you.